Hey guys, Tactical Guru here with TacticalOnlineGaming.com, and today's tips and tricks videos brings you a couple of great ways to enhance your gameplay as you are playing this amazingly wonderful game that's been out for 2 weeks called Titanfall. It's owned by Respawn Entertainment, distributed by EA, and so far, in our personal opinion, they have delivered it as promised. You've been watching some Satchel gameplay. But before I continue, this is TacticalOnlineGaming.com, a non-profit organization that connects young people passionate for games with gaming industry mentorship, a unique youth development model, and all in hopes of creating interest in pursuing a career in gaming journalism, business, game development, design, and much more. Alright, you've been watching me and my teammates set up a bump defense, and basically they're going to run into the enemy first, which gives me a good indication as to when the enemy's going to come in and grab this flag. Bump offenses and bump defenses are two topics that we talk about in our gaming tutorials and gaming literature on the website. So this capture the flag option that you can do in Titanfall is a lot of fun. You guys are going to watch what it takes to play a defense. We were getting outmatched quite fast from the beginning, and so I figured I needed to camp this flag a little bit and watch it. And so as folks are coming in, I'm going to be kicking them, blasting them. Their front melee kick, guys. It's quite effective, especially against those shotgun noobs that come around. So rather than get one-shotted or two-shotted by these guys, put a stop to it altogether with a front melee kick. There is a little something to that kick. I usually try to close the distance between me and the threat by zigging to the left, zagging to the right, and by that time I've made my way in and go for the kick. They're going to be shooting at you anyways, so you might as well do what you can while you're trying to shorten the distance between you and the threat by mitigating those shots, and zigging to the left, zigging to the right, in my opinion, helps accomplish that. Let's talk about those turrets. They can be pesky, they can be annoying, especially in the Titan. They will trickle down the damage on you little by little, and so my recommendation is always take them over whenever you can, whenever it's safe to do that. They'll work for you, they'll even come to your aid when you need to. Last minute, when you don't expect to, they might surprise you, as you guys will see shortly. Likewise, when it's time to take out these turrets, they can be quite annoying. They do take quite a bit of damage, and they do fire back. I think it's the turret and a Titan firing at me at the moment. But I wasn't sticking around to peep around that corner to find out. Stick a move. Make sure you stick a move with these turrets. They're not very smart. They're delayed with their shooting on purpose. They're just designed there to be, in my opinion, just annoying for the game. I do appreciate one aspect about Titanfall, that it does pretty much encourage all players to stick it out and fight it through to the very end. If you notice, in a lot of our other first-person shooters, folks tend to give up to the very end, or put their players on pause and walk away to go get their drinks or tea breaks and things like that. And not Titanfall really makes you want to even stick it to the enemy at the end, even though you lost. Kind of appreciate that. So nextly, let's talk about burn cards. Guys, one thing I've noticed about this game is you'll fill up your burn cards like you wouldn't believe. They go fast, so my recommendation is to use them. The best way to use the burn cards, in my opinion, is to just get one going off from the very beginning. Figure out which cards you want for the mode. There's cards that are great for those Titan matches, and there's some great ones for infantry attrition matches where you can score points against grunts and XP points against specters and things like that. So make sure you take advantage of those burn cards. Another concept that we talk about on Tactical Online Gaming is speed loading. Don't wait till you run out of bullets. If you finish a quick engagement, just hit that reload button. Make sure you offer yourself the opportunity to have a full clip for the next adventure you get into. And so make sure you reload consistently. Even if you're not out of bullets, don't wait for those times. You don't have to count your bullets and do anything like that. So make sure that you stick to the good old speed loading adage. As a battlefielder, what I appreciate this game in contrast to its predecessors, basically Call of Duty, is this game really rewards teamwork. Titans stick together, infantry stick together with Titans. You guys can really go out of your way and melt the enemy fast and win a lot of these engagements in these game modes. So make sure you guys keep teamwork in the first part of your thinking when it comes to playing this game, because it really goes a long way.
We just captured Hardpoint Bravo.
Let's talk about the good old Rodeo. Yeehaw! Horrible rendition of a cowboy, I know. Basically, guys, Rodeo is an option. It's a wonderful option. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely a contrast and for battlefielders, and you never were able to charge a tank and ride them like you can in any Titan. So I do appreciate that extra fun aspect of this game. But there are many ways you guys can Rodeo. You can simply hop on and empty a couple of clips into that panel that you open up. What I like to do is I like to empty one clip and then drop a few bombs or a few satchels and then blow them later. It seems to be pretty effective because the whole object of the game is to get them in that critical mode where they're gonna have no return, right? Where they're gonna blow up in you. So what does it take to get there the fastest way is really up to you, and whatever you seem to be able to pull off at the time. Watch out for that gas. That's the #1 killer in my opinion, or a close by Titan that ends up seeing you jumping on the back of his friendly Titan. So keep an eye out for those kind of warning signs. It's the best way to get thwarted when you're trying to Rodeo. But the Rodeo is a unique aspect in this game that was put in, and I suggest you guys try to exploit it and do best you can at this game, because there are extra bonuses you can get for getting a lot of Rodeos and things like that. So keep that in mind, guys. The Rodeo is an option for you cowboys out there. It might be a natural way of doing things. Now let's talk about some interesting ways that I've died in recent. There's a burn card that lets folks see who's on the other side of a wall, so don't think you guys can just camp it up all day long. Gotta watch out for that, guys. There's always some way to rock, paper, and scissors you all day long in this game. So once you guys got something figured out, it's time to try a different way. This is one of the most incredible ways that I've died. It's just getting a big arc charge to the groin or to the noggin. Just get melted down. And also, basically, guys, whenever you think you've got everything under control, you never know where you're gonna die, because this game is unique all on its own, and apparently you can get a Titan launched right on top of you. Guys, that's been our tips and tricks. If you like our suggestions, look us up online. Have a good night.